I'm back. Let me just tweet this out. See what Alan's cooking. I just get my own notification that I am live. So apparently I'm live. Hello, YouTube world. Welcome to Alan Showcasing. Late night edition for me. Early evening for some, afternoon for others. So let's get this show on the road. How's it, guys? Or person that just joined, if you can hear me alright, just let me know. Would be quite great. Hi there, Teresa. How are you doing, girl? Okay. Can you hear me alright, Teresa? Okay, Teresa. Okay. Ha! Yeah. I thought the phone could do it, but that old technology clearly can't do shit. My old phone could at least stream live. So I am very happy that this is working. Just going to wait for a few more people to join. So I just tweeted out that I am live. I got my own notification that I'm live. So yeah, what I was trying to say a few minutes ago was I got a lot of tweets and people saying what they heard in those videos. So I decided, let me jump live. I quickly was on the phone. That didn't work. Got the PC set up here quickly, and here I am. I have those clips, those sound clips on the PC, so that's ready to go. So just waiting for some more people to join. So yeah, how are you guys doing over there on this crazy day? I know it is a pretty crazy day for you there in the States. A pretty crazy day. Let me put that banner up for people that might want to donate. I'll put the banner up. There we go. Comments back on. That is awesome. I shouldn't let that thing tick. But in any case. So, okay. I can imagine. It was a very sad day. It was a sad day for me as well. Vanessa and I were talking about what we were doing. She had just moved to Pretoria when that happened. So, yeah, and I was backing to go to the UK on that specific day. Um, yeah. Um, but with other things that are going on in your country, it was a very different day to what it normally is. Uh, but yeah, okay. With those EVP clips that I got, that's was pretty insane. Hey, Lost Princess, At least this connection is now stable. Yeah, I'm even watching it. It's fairly stable. So, hey, Web 702, how are you, man? Been watching your channel. Very good stuff. I enjoy it. That's why I showcased you already. Pretty damn awesome. But okay, let me get into those EVPs. Let me actually tell you what happened with this investigation. As you all know, I do spiritual cleansings, and we were called out to these people. Their son, which is special, is a vegetable, and he was getting attacked by an entity. His wheelchair was being pushed around. Some real bad stuff. I first called the church out. Church came there. Now, this is the funny part of it. They prayed for the house, which is fair enough. And then they took tap water. Tap water. Now, this is a common thing in South Africa. The churches use tap water and they bless the house. Yeah. Yeah. That just aggravated the entity. So Stuart and myself, we went there on a pre-investigation one night. The second we entered the property, we knew something's not right. Something was off about this house. Now, as you know, special needs kids have abilities. They see what we can't see. Well, what most can't see. And we did the initial the pre-investigation. And between the lounge and the child's room, very weird. Very, very weird feeling. And Stuart and myself, we looked at each other and we said, dude, we have to do a proper investigation and then cleanse the house. Because we didn't know what we were up against. Because this wasn't a normal haunting. Okay. That was the Wednesday night. The Saturday, we get there. We got there about 1 p.m. and we did our intro video of them explaining what happens and things like that. And we start our investigation. Stuart and myself. Now, just a note, I am shit scared of heights. Terrified of heights. I can't even get on a 3-step ladder and I start freaking. But Stuart and myself would get into the roof. Stuart's phone got pushed off the ledge of the entrance to the roof, got pushed down. When I got up there, thank you, Lost. When I got up there, something actually came right up to me. And that was the first that I saw this thing. We got down. Literally, I was Snow White. But I did see something in the corner of the roof. So, okay. We're gonna have to go. I'm the smallest. So, I wasn't really the smallest, but I was the smallest investigator on site. I'd have to get back up there and go and find out what the hell this was. So, go down, have a smoke, and believe me, I sucked very hard on that cigarette because I didn't want to get back into the roof. This thing was frightening me. Now, I don't get scared of ghosts, spirits, at all. But this thing wasn't a normal spirit. This thing was something very sinister, with sinister intentions. What I saw, I can't actually describe. People wouldn't believe me if I described it. But this thing was not human. Get into the corner, and I find a bag. Bones. It was like a felt bag with bones in, and I took it down, showed it to Stuart, and at the same time we both said, "This is Sangoma work." Now, Sangomas are African witches. Black magic. Black magic, blood magic. Not very cool. I am planning on having an interview with a Sangoma in next year to explain their rituals and stuff. Not with a blood magic Sangoma, but just a regular Sangoma. So now we knew, okay, we're not dealing with your normal spirit. Now we have to find out very quickly the history of this house. 3 people committed suicide there. 2 people had heart attacks there. So, okay, bad juju on this property. So, okay, now we know we're dealing with an African entity, something that was cast onto the property. But was it on the property or was it in the house only? That was what we had to discover. Check the whole yard, and it's quite a big property. Checked it, no, that is all clear. It's directed into the house. What these people failed to tell us was there was actually 2 graves on the property that was there since the 1800s. We only found that out afterwards. But nevertheless, that actually had nothing to do with what was going on. So now we had to try and find out who, because I mean, this person had access to their roof. So who could it have been? So they say maybe it's the maid. We phoned the maid up. And the maid actually quit working there about a year earlier because she couldn't handle the entity that was there. It was evil. Okay, she says she doesn't deal with some Sangomas at all. So now we are in the dark. We are in our notebooks, we are on every site that we can get onto with Sangomas. And I come across a Sangoma on Facebook, and I phone her up I'll ask her, okay, listen, yeah. This is the contents of the bag. She asked me, is there blood marks? We check. Yes, there are blood marks. Okay, she says, what we are dealing with is an ancient. It's not demonic, but it's as old as demons. She doesn't know how to get rid of them. Okay, not a problem. Now we know we're dealing with an African entity. Okay. Off Stewart goes to get Mbepu. Hey, Amora Witch. Off she goes to get Mbepu because that is African sage. Smells like shit, honestly. Phew, smells like cow dung. Excuse me. And so before we actually started the cleansing, because Dad Sangoma told us the proper time to start a cleansing is from sunset. So, okay, we have to wait for sunset. So we did our investigation. Our EMF meters go off crazy. You can hear the beeping towards the end, just before he mentions, hello, Eric from Sweden. Thank you for joining, Eric. Really appreciate it. And welcome. You really hear the EMF meter go off because the EMF meter that we were using beeps when it's very close to, well, when it picks up any activity. And very fancy, actually. But our K2 was going crazy. Like I said, we had 17 cameras going, I think. Let's say at least between 7 and 17 cameras we had there. We had the laser grid on there. That caught nothing. It did catch a shadow, but we don't know. It could have been from an outside source. So we left that. That's why I say the only actual hard evidence is where we got a part where our EMF meter was showing readings going off the chart, where there is no power cables or anything. It was going off the chart, and coincidentally, it was directly under where I found that bag. And of course, this whistling sound, this. Now we thought, okay, maybe these people have a bird. So we asked, do you have a bird? They say no. I said, do the neighbors have a parrot or something? They say no. And this is like a semi-industrial area, so any kind of birds is normally just pigeons, and pigeons don't make that sound. So that was the first real something's weird. And with what we saw and that sound, or what I saw and what Stuart saw and the sound, it made sense. Because this thing that came right up to me had like a beak. It is, you know, those plague masks that they used to wear in the 1800s, that the doctors wore to put lavender in for the rotting flesh. It looked something like that, but not that. It was something. It was old as fucking shit. Excuse my language. But okay. So we did the sweeps with the cameras, with the EMF and the EVPs who went through the yard. So that was what we found. And I'm going to play the first part of the video. The clip is from the garage. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anything to actually slow the sound down. Well, not on this PC. It's on my desktop, but yeah, it doesn't want to copy. If I want to copy it, it doesn't then want to open it on this PC because it's in that format. So that doesn't help me very much. But I'm going to play the two clips separate. So if you guys hear anything, let me know. But in any case, okay, after all this, we did the cleansing. We actually did two cleansings there. The initial cleansing, and they phoned me about 4 days later. They said their son is sleeping through the night, no problems at all. And we went there, Stuart and myself went there the week after to close off on the video. And they said nothing has happened there again since. There has been knocks and stuff, but that is the grandmother that is in the house. And she actually protects the child. Smells we got in the house, rotten egg smell. Your common demonic smell, but like I said, this was not demonic. This was ancient. Now, I think Amora would know the difference between a demonic entity and an ancient entity. Both sinister, both evil, but one's worse than the other. It was the first time I had dealt with an ancient. And they are more crafty. They are very crafty. Yeah. One is more pure than the other. Hey, Queen Laura. Thanks for joining. But okay, let me get into this clip. Let me put that up like that. Share. Let's go to the first one. This is the garage section. Looks like the video file doesn't have a video track. Oh, for flax sakes. Okay. So it doesn't want to do that. So share video file. Whoops, it looks like your video file doesn't have video track. Okay. Yes, Amora, I always actually have my protection. I don't wear it lately. I've got my pentacle and I have my smoky quartz with me all the time. So that's not an issue. But now, here's a bit of a problem. You guys will have to give me a minute because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a video file for this, for these clips. It will take me a few minutes. So yeah, I should actually wear it again, but yeah, South Africa is a very different place. When people see you wearing one of those things, they kind of want to crucify you on the spot. So the pentacle I don't wear with me. My smoky quartz is always in my pocket. So yeah, that's the only thing about yeah. Yeah, but I don't need it now because I'm not actually going on any investigations anytime soon at all. Um, Not at the moment with this COVID situation. Yeah, my stone is always in my pocket. I don't sleep with it. Let's put it that way. I'm just gonna make this video at least 4 minutes long, 4.5 minutes, because the first one is pretty long. Okay, music, add music, your music. Music used. No, no music. Okay, no, 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 no. Let's just discard that. Exit directly. Exit directly. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to edit this thing to be a video clip. Okay, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put onto the PC the same clip that just played in my Premiere. Then that would then automatically play over here. Should it not? Sorry, like I said, I didn't actually expect to go live right now. And Queen Laura, yes, I'm good. How are you? Fuck, this is disorganized. Sorry, guys. I do apologize for this. This was a bit of a thing. Now, which one would this be? Um, Details, come on. 1398. There we go. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna copy that to, I'm gonna place that there. It's gonna come now. Now, normally I have everything in this folder ready to go, but now I thought I could just play the sound clip, but clearly StreamYard didn't want me to play just the sound clip. Just waiting for it to copy over. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock by me and I'm drinking a Monster. Great stuff. But thank you for stopping, Queen Laura. I know I haven't been in your lives for a while. Work's actually just kept me very hectic. I want to always, but your lives is like 1 o'clock in the morning for me sometimes. So it's like kind of difficult, but I do re-watch them afterwards. I don't always comment on things. I don't always comment in people's lives either. Yeah, I don't know. Here's a problem here. This laptop is my wife's work laptop. My laptop is gone. Was most stolen. So I can't put all the programs that I would normally use onto this one. So it's kind of sucky. But here we go. This is everything from my Premiere that just showed. So the symmetry videos also. Welcome back, my Allotopians. Okay, as you can see, I don't have the curtains closed. So, still daylight by me. But okay, cool. I thought I should at least give you a video this week. Okay, at least the sun is going to be right. Okay. This video, well, it's just an EVP clip. 2 EVP clips to be exact that I've just put together of a cleansing we did last year. Now the man's voice you're going to hear in this clip was a teammate of mine from Dead Mzansi, Stuart, so you're going to hear his voice in the comments below, and I'm meaning in the comments, drop what you hear from this. Also, please put in earbuds or earphones because it's very, very vague. Okay, Stuart does report. Okay, that is also very important. You got to listen to that section with actual headset on, headphones, very loud speakers, or earbuds, because the first one, there is something more to it that I can't make out. Damn. I look terrible.
refer to this as an EMF because he did have an EMF meter in his hand. But yeah, the video footage, you don't actually hear it on the video footage. So it's no use actually putting it up. This was one of
Hey, Paddy's Adventures.
my favorite cases that we did. We have
That's
cleansed
great.
the house, and it is still
I have to still watch your
free of this entity.
your new stuff.
But let's go and listen to these clips. It's just a blank screen. You'll just hear voices. Please remember, turn up the volume. Earphones, very important. Enjoy.
Alright, I'm in the garage, quickly doing EMF. So far 0. Is there anything in here that would like to speak to me? Alright. So I'm busy recording now.
Okay. There where Stuart was saying to somebody he's busy recording, I walked into where he was. I didn't know he was actually recording. That's why he told me he's busy recording and for me. And then I stepped away. The laughing that you hear there is because I walked up and all the people were coming down there as well. And I told them to like stop and back up because we don't actually like outside interference when other than like the car sounds that you hear and stuff like that, things that we can't really control. So that is probably the laughing that you heard because of the movements I was making because I'm quite a character at times, at the best of times.
No, not video, audio.
He was doing both.
Picking jack shit up here.
We couldn't hear any. No, not without it.
Nothing. Anybody wish to speak to me? Give me a name.
Enjoy soccer. How's it, Tom? This one might interest you. Dom, put your headphones on because you're going to want to hear what comes up. And I want to hear your opinion. But more of which, yes, there are unfortunately cars that go past. It is a semi-industrial area, and it was like a Saturday afternoon, so people were leaving work and things like that. So that we couldn't prevent. It will start playing now.
Are you upset that we are here? Okay. Recording.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it back a little bit again.
No, not video, audio.
Quite a way back. Right there. I can't make it out. But it sounds like a growl. Not sure. Don't think it was. But it sounds like a growl. Why we couldn't put the video of that specific garage was there was weed all over the place. So yeah, their gardener smokes weed and YouTube and drugs. They're not into that. We also don't promote it, so we couldn't. I can't. I didn't even keep the footage of that.
I'm picking jack shit up here.
That you heard there with those people talking or like shouting that sounds like screaming, that was just people in the street. Our locals do talk very loud and scream at each other. It's very annoying. Should stop playing now again. Sometime today. StreamYard really is up to shit these days. Where'd the sound go?
Nothing. Anybody wish to speak to me? Give me a name.
Okay. There was something as well. In a very low voice, very faint. That's why I say it's best to listen to this with headphones on and very loud.
Are you upset that we are here?
Right there. Now, when you break it down and you like blow it up in Audacity, it says, "Thank you. I'll deal with it myself." Yeah, when you asked if anybody is upset that we are there, they said no. And then, "Thank you. I'll deal with it myself."
Recording.
Okay. Now in this section of the video, that that whistling, it was not coming from that property. It was not from next door, and the only birds in that area were pigeons. Like I said, what I saw, it makes sense.
Come now, make a noise for us. Come knock for us. It's easy. You've done it before.
There. That.
Okay. All right. There we have it.
So, basically, that's what happened there. That was pretty insane. We here know God useless. That is being confirmed by a few people. That whistle was very unsettling. Because, like I said, with our own ears, we didn't hear it. It was when we played it back that we wanted to know what the hell is that whistling. No source was found. But makes sense to the thing that we saw in the roof. Very interesting. what I'll do is, if anybody wants those EVP clips, I can email them to you. Just let me know. I will gladly email them, that you can maybe blow it up on your programs and try and break it down, take the background noises out and stuff like that. Like I said, Audacity does it, but Audacity doesn't want to play on the clips on this PC. So, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what we hear. And I do like to hear what other people hear. Hence the fact I only put what I heard just after that clip showed, because I don't want to put any image into somebody's head. Because immediately if you tell somebody that's what you hear, what you read, you hear. That's just how the mind works. Cool, Omora, which yeah, you're gonna tweet that to me, because, like I said, that is pretty awesome stuff. Some of the most insane, should I say, EVPs we got was that No God Useless. And it sounds like it's not a very friendly voice. The thing itself wasn't very friendly. Okay, I'll check it now, Amora. I'll email that to you just after this live. I'll email that to you. Come on. Cool. No, I'll email that to you just after this, before I go to bed. So yeah, that's not strange enough. Now I know I don't know if I tweeted it out, but in the week, a church phoned me up and told me they need me to do a cleansing. That was Monday night. Monday afternoon, they phoned me. Can I come out and help them with the cleansing? No problem. They came, they picked me up, and went to the place. What I did was, again, I stood back, didn't say anything, nothing. Like I said, I've been doing cleansings for 15 years. So sometimes it's nice for me to observe how other people do cleansings, because it's a fascination of mine. And everybody does it differently. Not right, but differently. Not always right. And they do their cleansing. And again, they use normal tap water to bless this house. And I'm like, seriously? Straight out the tap into a plastic bucket, a plastic jar. And they all over the house. I'm like, okay. I tell the owners of the place, listen, yeah, if things continue, let me know. And let me come out, and I'll do it for you, because I had my stuff there. I had my frankincense, I had my myrrh. No, what did I? No, I had my frankincense, I had my sage, and I got raw frankincense. So I had my sage, I had my dragon's blood, I had my holy water there as well. Yeah, it is true. That's why I say I like to observe, because observing is how you learn. But in any case, so I leave that. It was Tuesday morning. They phoned me. They said, Alan, said to me in Afrikaans, hier is groot kak. Which means basically there's big shit. It was getting worse. Doors started to slam, things like that. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll be there tonight. Went there Tuesday night and did my cleansing the way I do a cleansing. Wednesday morning, they phoned me. They said it was the quietest night they've ever had in a while. I ran into them yesterday in the shops. They said their house is dead quiet. So peaceful. The air is lifted. Everybody actually feels like that's their home again. So, job well done, I guess. But I always like to make comebacks. Always, I'll go there another twice and cleanse again. And I've put protection there. Amora would know how we protect places. You know, that's how I protect my house, how I protect myself from things that I see and hear permanently. My house actually is a breeze to walk into. Really, it's lovely. Step outside my gates, not so nice. But in any case, so yeah, in all honesty, most churches in South Africa have no clue how to do a spiritual cleansing. No clue. Yes, they do their prayers and stuff like that. Sometimes that ain't enough. Yes, exactly. Amora, that's why I love you so much. Because you actually understand what we do. Now, Amora is, like her name says, a witch, a very good witch. I think Teresa also knows Amora. And Neva as well. Should also know Amora. She's not here though. Pretty insane. But yeah, we put up the veil. We use old magic. It's the way we do things. We call upon help. My go-to person is Archangel Michael, the protector. Sometimes I get 4 angels on a property, 1 in each corner. And sometimes, very seldom, I call upon others to come and help me. So yeah, that was that case. Most of the places I go to, I do film, but out of respect for the people that I'm going to, I always ask, I've actually got a permission slip where I ask, do I have do I have permission to film and publish what I find? Most of them say no, because it is their private houses. They don't understand that only 2 South Africans actually follow me. One being my wife and one being JP. That's who, and my son. Okay, so 3. So their identities and stuff would not actually matter at all. I would blur out their faces and do everything, but they all say no. So out of respect for them, I don't. I've got a 2 terabyte hard drive just with footage on. Not much EVPs though. Very lots of video evidence, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll every now and then when I go through that hard drive, I'll catch a snippet and I'll just throw it in just for interest's sake. I'll do like I did tonight, taking a break from showcasing other people's channels and actually promote myself. I got some, presumably very bad news. My team member that we were going to start Transcendent with has just disappeared off the face of Earth. She hasn't been seen since the 2nd of September. We tried phoning, I've tried Facebook. She last posted the thing on Facebook on the 2nd of September. I've tried to connect with her. I just get nothing. So I don't know what's happening there. So Alan showcasing might just become Alan showcasing them all and paranormal, where it will just be me, which I kind of like. But sad. She was a very good friend of mine, and I'm actually very concerned about her. And we could actually connect with each other. There's just no connection anymore. So I don't know what's going on. It kind of hurts me. Kind of sad. She was my person. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. One priest did actually ask me to show him my ways of doing cleansings. He wanted to learn how I do cleansings because all of these people in the congregation that have contacted me alone have told me of my success rate. And his was on 0. So I showed him my way. He now does it my way. And he's now successful. And I'm very happy for him. I'm always willing to teach anybody that wants to learn. But our old school churches, they don't want to know. They tell me I'm bullshit. And that's fine. I don't care. Because I know what I know. And I know my success rate. And I know that I always follow up. The energy that I take into an investigation or a cleansing is always positive. I don't show fear, because anything dark feeds off of fear. So yeah, so that was that one. Quite interesting how different churches go about their things. Really very interesting. Maura, I'm very proud of what I do. I wish I could actually do more. In all honesty, I've got people that want me to come down to Durban for like 4 weeks, that they just want me to do cleansings. But what they don't understand is a cleansing actually takes a lot of my energy as well. So I can maybe do 2 a week. If I can. It's very weird. As these people saw, I am dwindling my moderators down to very bare minimums. That is for the simple reason I want to be more in contact with my moderators, because I'm going to be live a lot more, and so I want to be in contact with them and tell them, okay, I do have a couple of trolls that don't normally come into my lives, thankfully. I get a lot of hate. People, for some reason, don't like me showcasing certain channels. And I don't have time for that, because oh shit, Lost Souls. You, there we go. There we go. There we go. Basically, I'm like this. I don't give a damn if that channel doesn't like that channel. My opinion, they got good content. I'm going to showcase them. I don't care if that channel spoke shit about that channel. Really, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm about the content that they put on YouTube. And if I like them, that is my problem. You can't judge me because I support somebody. Because I support everybody. No, Lost Soul, sorry. There we go. You're back to normal. But no, if I do take anybody off of, if I take the spanners away and their toolbox away, it's nothing against them at all. I just think I went on a spanner frenzy at a point, and there's a few people that got a spanner that I shouldn't have given a spanner to. Lost Souls, I know you do support me. So I do apologize for that. That was a finger fault on my side. Like I say, I get a lot of hate. I don't talk about it. What I do respect about that is they don't tweet it outright. They actually DM me that's their issue. And I take care of it like that. So thankfully, they are respectful. I don't know if they talk shit about me on their own lives and stuff like that. I don't care. Lost Souls, that's great. 9 away. I think I must showcase you again. I'll definitely showcase you again. You must actually DM me your best video. Send me the link to that. And I'll see if I can get you that 9 as quick as possible. Yeah, it is like 20 to 2 in the morning by me. I'm still drinking Monster. And I'm enjoying it. Fuck, I like it. And Teresa, you'd be surprised of the flack that I get. Oh, awesome. You know I love Jenny. Or rather Penny. I mean Jenny. I mean Penny. If any of you knows about that story, the Jenny Penny story, when I very first showcased her, I called her Penny Love Paranormal. I felt like a dickhead afterwards. I really felt like a dickhead afterwards, and I even made an apology video. And you know what happened? I did it again. So we've like got an inside joke that I call her Penny. I actually wanted to join one of my lives. I see she couldn't go live tonight, so I would have actually liked to have had her as a guest, but it would have been too short notice for that one. No, I was on a certain person's live the other day, and I like his videos because he does international stuff. Welcome, Wolf and Hound. Now, these guys are my buddies. These are my brothers. We talk to each other all the time. I don't think there's a day we don't talk to each other. I really like these guys. I was in somebody's live, and not very long. I mean, I think I went off of it like 10 minutes. My DM went off. You mustn't associate with this guy. And I'm like thinking to myself, well, fuck that. I'll associate or I'll go into anybody's live I want to. Because their opinion on him, and I know he talks shit about other people, but his content that he puts on YouTube is fucking great. He does international stuff. Something that very few channels actually do. If I had the capital to do international travel, I'd be in the States first thing. Because you guys in the States have phenomenal places. But no, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not that type of person. He even told me himself I must watch out even associating with him because I'm going to lose subs because I associate with him. If I lose subs because I associate with somebody, so be it. Then they're not a true supporter of me because they know I think the word is biased, the most biased person on YouTube. I don't take too many sides. I know Haunted Traveler Dom wants to do international things. But I don't know. With that, what I am planning, unfortunately now, Seven Souls Paranormal isn't here. I'll actually be going to her to join her on some adventures. But what I want to try and do is, because I'm then in the States, to try go to other people and maybe collab with them. But funding, so I have to have they've got to tell me, listen, yeah, come to me, stay in my house, because I'm not going to have money for hotels and fancy restaurants and shit like that. So I'm going to have to be invited as a guest. Amora. Holy shit. And we'd kick up a storm. We seriously would. I actually took somebody. She's 18 years old. She wants to be an investigator. And I said, you know what? Come to a place with me. It's a place that I'm not allowed to film in. It's a government building, but I've been given permission to go inside. I said, you know what? Come with me. Now, this is actually quite a good story. We're not allowed to film. We're not allowed to take any equipment in there with us. Wolf, I want to go to that freaking farmhouse in the woods. And I'd like to chase a storm. Fuck yeah. I'd really like to chase a storm. Because our storms here is just rain and hail. We don't get nice shit there. But in any case, I go there and I take her into this building. Now, there's 4 shadow figures in this building. This building was the main point for executions in South Africa, which is pretty damn. So it's got some history. The building was built in 1860. It's an old building. It's a beautiful building. It's beautiful inside. Some occultists actually still do rituals inside there. They have permission to do rituals inside there. I'm not allowed to know who they are, but I've got an idea. And the minute we walked into that door, she grabbed my arm. She said, she doesn't want to go anymore. She'll wait right there outside the door. So I said, okay, you know what? I'll get you an Uber, go home. Because I'm going to be a while here. And I was there for 3 hours. That place is so hectic. I'm busy getting permission to have filming rights in the place. But that is going to cost me. The government wants to charge me to actually film inside there. And they're not talking about small money. They're talking about pretty big money. But I am willing to cough it out because it's never been filmed. That is one place in South Africa that I've been working with them for about 6 years, trying to get access to that place. So it's insane what I saw. I spotted one shadow figure, I think, but other stuff I saw in the cells. I even saw a full apparition hanging. It was insane. So I'm really looking forward to going there again. They said I might be able to film there December. Depends what our COVID level is. If we're on level 1, I might be able to film there. But they can't let me in at the moment because we're still on level 3. So, but yeah, I'm very excited for that. Then there's another place that I want to go to. It's called Kaapsehoop. Now there is allegedly a guy that used to have slaves working for him, and he used to whip them. I've heard the whip because me and my ex-wife were up there once. And I heard the whip, and I wanted to go and find out what it was. But I'm very glad I haven't gone there yet because my sight has opened up completely. So I can see, I can hear, and I can communicate. Sometimes I can connect with things. Sometimes. So I want to go there. Then I want to I'm going to do it somewhere here on my channel. If you have heard about the Uniondale ghost, people talk about it, especially South African people. They talk about, she's our most famous ghost. She is not around anymore. She found peace. She hasn't been seen since 1984. She has not been seen again. If anybody tells you bullshit stories about they saw in the last 36 years, they're talking bullshit. Utter bullshit. She found peace. I will add that into the My Haunted Life series, where I tell people that she is not there anymore. Stop talking bullshit. She found peace when her fiance, it was her fiance at the time of her death, when he died, the day he died, she is no longer seen. She found peace. Then there's the ghost of our union buildings. That is a crazy one. I've only heard of it. I've been there 1,000 times. I haven't seen anything. Haven't felt anything, but people have told me where I can spot her and where I must go to in the area that she has been seen. So I want to go up there, but I believe they have now fenced it off with this whole COVID story. So I can't get Wolf. I will definitely be filming there. Definitely. Our government is just waiting for the COVID level to drop. If I don't go still this year, it will be in next year that I will be going there. Awesome place. I'm going to hit a concentration camp, the memorial site. There has been sightings. Yes, Teresa, she was waiting for him. And she used to walk this road, hitchhike, get into people's cars, and then when they get to a certain area, she would disappear. She's a very famous ghost in South Africa. She was a very famous ghost. She's a legend, in other words. But yes, she was waiting for him. She has found peace. End of story. It's the perfect love story, if I can say it like that. But yeah, her spirit is at peace. And I actually hate people that say they saw her. That's why I'm actually totally off of Facebook. I hardly go onto Facebook anymore. Now in the week, we had no power at work. So we can't do anything. So I was on my phone. And my working times, all of you guys are normally sleeping. So Twitter was quiet. So I hit Facebook. Go on to I think the page is Haunted South Africa. So I just go and check what's the page. That sounds freaking awesome. Just the name alone sounds awesome. So, in any case, this guy says he wants to put a team together. He's an investigator. You're an investigator. Dude, you're like 18 years old. You're an investigator. So I message him. I said, okay, are you licensed? Are you registered? What's your experience? No, he's got no experience. No. But you call yourself an investigator. I says, okay, do you have any gifts? He says, no. He's got his camera. No. Okay, do you have an EMF meter? No. Do you at least have ghost tube with the SLS camera? Nope. Do you have a voice recorder? Nope. I'm like, okay, dude. Then what the hell? And that's why people actually kicked me off of the South African haunted pages, because bullshit is bullshit. Urban exploring and paranormal investigating is two different things. Urban explorers can go into haunted places, but you're not an investigator. You're an explorer. Yeah, I take a lot of people out about that. And Wolf and Hound, Teresa, Amora would know. I stand very for legitimizing paranormal activity, paranormal investigations. I am very into legitimizing it. To call yourself a paranormal investigator, at least know something. And then he tells me no, but he can feel the spirits. I says, okay, you want to go to a place and you want to say into the camera, okay, I feel something. I said, you know what, I'm going to tell you. Bullshit. There's no evidence. There's no EMF reading. There's no voice recording. Bullshit. Simple as that. You're an urban explorer. I see you blocked me on Facebook. I don't care, really. Amora, we have the same shit, yeah. To be politically correct, if you know anything about South Africa, it is run by a different nation that don't believe in ghosts, but they believe in their forefathers and that they talk to their forefathers, which I won't deny. But there's no such thing as a ghost. Ooh, oh, I've got something else that's coming up. I don't know if anybody has heard of the serpent. Well, about 40 kilometers from my house is a river that leads into a little dam where every year at least 3 children go missing. Now, the serpent is actually, people pray to it. Now, I've been given the location. I have been given safe passage to this place where I can interview a priest that actually prays to this thing to tell me the history behind it. Yes, Amora, I totally agree. Hey, Tony, how are you, man? Thank you for joining. But in any case, okay, the serpent thing. Now, I have actually been trying to get info on this thing for about 2 years because of folklore and mythical things is quite interesting to me. And I'd like to find out more about it. So, I will be interviewing a person that actually prays to this serpent, or I think they call it a serpent queen or something, but I don't know what they call it in their language. That I'll interview the priest. They'll take me to the location. I'd love to actually try and get some kind of image of this thing. You know what? If you just got a K2 meter and you video it, that's showing evidence that there is something there. Just say. Not corona. It's spring, so change of seasons, hay fever, all that shit. And I've got sinus right here through. But okay. So I'm going to be able to interview them Thank you, Tony. um, to get the whole the whole myth behind that, I will be interviewing a Sangoma, a traditional African witch, a white one, not a blood magic one. I do know of one. I don't want to associate with her. I can actually tell you a story about her if you want to hear it. That is something. Yeah, Mora, it's the same year. $200 for us is 2,800 Rand for a proper K2 meter, yeah. But what I do is I order the original USA K2 meter through Wish, where it then costs me about $1,600. Don't go for the cheap one. Cheap one is, I've got 3 of them. They cost me like $600 each. But unfortunately, I sold my proper one to the person that's gone just poof. So yeah, but okay. Do you want to hear the story about the blood witch? The blood magic witch? Yeah, you know, we can't actually buy K2 meters in South Africa. We have to import them. So I don't know when I'm going to get another one. But now, with me not having the K2 meter, I do rely on my Necrophonic and my Miracle Box. Miracle Box, I have been getting some fantastic feedback from it. Very clear feedback. No, actually, I can tell this story. This is quite a fucking weird story. So, a friend of Vanessa's, his girlfriend dumped him. And he was totally madly in love with her. He went to about 3 different witch doctors. They all performed their ritual thingies. He paid like, I think, 30 grand total to all these different witches. None of them could do anything. And then came to visit us. But the minute he walked into that door, something is attached to him. Yeah, Wolf, that's, if I can see that evidence, that is awesome. Or if I can hear evidence, that is awesome. But don't tell me you just go into a building and you feel something. Because there's like a 90% chance I'm going to call bullshit. I'm not there to feel it. Very seldom do I pick up on a video if something is there. Lately, on some videos, I do pick up something. But then I know that is some strong energy. And you know what pisses me off? People that post photos. Do you see this? You know, if I look at a photo long enough, I can also see things. I know I posted a photo that my daughter took with Snapchat. And that was freaky because Snapchat picked up something else. But in any case, okay, back to the story. So he walks in the door. Something is attached to this guy. And I start feeling very anxious. I tell my wife, listen, yeah, I'm going to go outside and smoke. Please don't follow me. Because I don't want to be near that thing. When I walk past him, the thing growled at me. Okay. I'll tell us a story. Shit, I don't know. This might just now get banned from YouTube. I don't know. Who cares? He went to a witch doctor in Hammarskraal. Now, that is about 60 kilometers from Pretoria, north of Pretoria. And he went there. It would cost him 10,000 rand. And she would perform blood magic for him. He paid it. Got to the place. And apparently there was a man No, you don't piss me off. Who says you piss me off? I don't think anybody pisses me off at this stage. It is what it is. Dom, I'm gonna be honest. I ordered a mask from Teespring. It took three months to get here. So no, it's not that hard for it to come, but it is pretty damn expensive. Because for that mask, I had to pay 200 Rand import fees when I went to collect it at the post office. Okay, luckily I had like 3 months to save up for it, but yeah, I don't know what it costs for dues to send from that side to here. That I don't know. But yeah, our import fees is on some products it's only like 32 Rand, which isn't too bad. But yeah, Dom, I live in Africa, dude. When we talk about our postal service, we don't say South Africa. It's just Africa. They don't like us getting things from overseas, except from China. That comes quick. 3 weeks in this year. But in any case, so he tells us there was a guy sitting crying in a bath. And they killed him. And he had to then they took his body out. His blood was drained. They slit his throat and they drained him. And he had to bath in that blood. And he had to drink of that blood. Now, here's the thing that I found out about this specific spell that they used. That guy sacrificed himself because that 10 grand didn't go to the witch doctor. He only took a grand of that. 9 grand, 9,000 Rand went to that guy's family. So, in any case, I will say whether this is true or not, I don't know. I do believe he bathed in blood. It could have been goat's blood for all I know. But he says it was a person's. Yeah, Tony, it's a fuck up. Like I said on my Twitter today, for years, I know I'm jumping off the subject now. For years, I was a very big patriot of this country and I love this country. But the last 6 years, I don't feel I belong here anymore. And lately, I'm drawn more to the States. I feel more patriotic to a country I don't even live in. I feel more patriotic to a country that actually believes in patriotism. That people are still patriotic. And that's sad. But in any case, back to the story. Yeah, packages just get lost here. They don't get lost, they get stolen. End of story. It gets stolen. So in any case, but this now, a ritual that they did for him. That guy sacrificed himself to help him get his girlfriend back. Ironic. But, and there is a but to this one. Very big but. When he dies, his soul doesn't belong to his soul goes to that dude. I don't know how it works. So yeah, that's that story. He is not allowed to set foot in my house anymore at all. Hey, Big Ben. I downloaded a video of yours today. You coming up in one of my showcases very soon. That's the thing. So yeah, now where was I? Shit. Dom, if you want to send anything to South Africa, send it DHL. That is more reliable. It will still take long, but it's more reliable to actually get to me. If you can do it door to door, that DHL actually delivers it to my door, then it's safe. But it's fairly safe to do it through DHL. As long as I have a tracking number, I can then track it. I can track it up to the point that it reaches South Africa. Then once it goes into our postal service, I can't track it any longer. But if it's door to door, I can track it all the way. but yes. Now, while I am here, I want to give a big shout out to 13 Spirits Paranormal. He helped with my fantastic new merch. Link is down. No, link is in the premieres video. I'll add it to this video later. I'll add something to it. But big shout out to him. It's great. I do like the new merch. It is what it is, and that's how I'm going to be running my channel from now on. It is what it is, because I am what I am. California, Amora, which Cali is California. What's it? West Coast. Yeah, the people that are 11 hours behind me. Believe it or not. Yeah, I haven't seen Lexi for a while. Miss her. Yeah, I pretty much know America pretty well already, because, like I said, I really want to move today. I want to move my family out of here and stuff like that. So, okay, you are then. Okay, Dom, you are 6 hours behind me. Ben, you are 6 hours ahead of me. Virginia. That is pretty awesome. There's a lot of places that I want to go to. When I go to the States, if I go to Seven Souls, I will be in Sarasota, Florida. I'll be there. And like I said, I'd like to maybe like travel around, going to collabing with different people. It is Big Ben. It is. When I first started with YouTube and I hit states time, they got 5 time zones. 5. Good grief. And that's when I checked what is the size of the United States to the size of South Africa. And South Africa is a little bit bigger than, like a fraction bit bigger than Texas. That's the whole of South Africa. So, wow, I was shocked. I always had a dream when I was younger about actually doing Route 66. Doing Route 66 from top to bottom. That was my dream. Yeah, Amora, I've got a whole time planner on my phone. Are you serious? 3 days? Look, I can travel to the bottom of South Africa in like, I've done it already, 16 hours. But that's like going like 160 all the way. But that is insane. That's insane. Look, I have a fascination with Route 66. It's the most historic road in America. Good grief. You see, that's what I'm talking about. My furthest point from me is a 2-hour flight. 2 hours is what it takes me to get from Joburg Airport to Cape Town Airport. Is 2 hours. 2.5 hours if I'm in a town called Petersburg, which is the last biggest town before we hit our Zimbabwe border. That's insane. But okay, Canada is freaking huge. I've seen that. It is pretty damn huge. That's another thing I'm going to be introducing to Alan Showcasing is people that travel channels, not good adventure travel type channels. That's to come. I have got 3 or 4 lined up already. So that's pretty damn awesome. I'm looking forward to that. What I want to do is I want to try and break a little bit away from the paranormal thing, just to get out of the rut of it, because there is so many I can showcase and it's permanently just getting more, but I need a bit of a break from it. So I'm looking at some other channels as well. So stay tuned for that one. Amora, yes, I've also heard. I've also heard that New York is just the Big Apple itself is as big as the whole of Denmark. But what I came to find out is the state of New York is pretty damn big. Thanks, Wolf. Thank you, Big Ben. I do really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a lot more lives because of the times. I need watch hours. I'm standing on 1,589 watch hours. I do want to get to the 4,000 watch hours. I'll probably get to 4,000 watch hours before I get to 1,000 subs, but I will get there. And I don't do sub for subs. I don't do the TubeBuddy thing. I only use TubeBuddy just to see what's going on my channel, how many subs I got, and my milestones. So what subs I get, what views I get, is strictly I've earned it. And I love what I do. Yeah, so look, I've only got the free StreamYard, so I can only do 20 hours a month. But for me, I can only live on a Saturday. So 4 Saturdays a month for 2 or 3 hours, it's no big deal. I mean, I am going to hit 2 hours in 13 seconds. Yeah, I don't want to make. I actually would like a coffee, but I'm still busy with a Monster, and if I have to, I'll steal my wife's Monster as well. I'm a Monster freak, especially the Mucho Loco. I love it. There's another one. The Mariposa. It's got little butterflies on it. I know it sounds totally gay, but damn, it tastes good. I once had a whole wall with Monster cans behind me. I was hoping for an endorsement. No. Pacific Punch, I had one the other day. Very nice, but it's not a Mucho Loco. It had, yeah, it didn't do what the Mucho Loco did. It does for me. And I think I just like the skull and bones and stuff on the Mucho Loco. But Pacific Punch is quite cool. I actually like the Rossi one as well. Yeah, that's very cool. No. A few weeks ago, she stole my Monster and drank it. So if I do take her Monster, it's tit for tat. No, we don't get the Irish blend and the salted caramel by us at all. No. There's no backing her up. There's no backing her up. She stole my Mucho. I have a right. End of story. Wolf, I would really, really like that. It would be an honor to go on an adventure with you guys. I would like to actually feel what the hell is in that farmhouse, because that's pretty cool. Another guy's video I really enjoyed one time was Nubs. He had a video out where he put his cigarette down, and the spirit actually smoked his cigarette. You can see it lighting up. That was awesome. I thought that was freaking brilliant. You see, I can't trust my wife around muchos. And Nubs is brilliant. I know he's going through a little bit of a hard time with his toothache and a bit of depression. So, guys, keep in your thoughts. I really feel bad for Nubsy. Yeah. But I like Nubs. He's a good guy. Him and Dakota, pretty good. But yeah, we have a lot of Sangomas. Yeah, we've also got a lot of witches, but they're still frowned upon. They are still criticized very badly in South Africa. Yeah, I do ask for donations. The people that have known me a while know my financial situation. I work for, let me work it out in dollars quickly. I work for $10.20 a day at the moment. It costs me $4 to get to work and back each day. So, yeah, I don't really have money for better equipment. When my phone was stolen, I'm using my neighbor's piece of shit. I think it's like a 2010 phone that I do all my editing still on, all my videos. So yeah, Big Ben, I have actually been taken out on Twitter for asking for donations. And at the time, I was asking for a specific reason. Now I'm just asking for donations. I mean, my daughter needs a new tablet for school that I can't afford. That tablet that she needs for school is $200. Um, like I say, I take home just over $6 a day. Just over $6 a day buys me a bread and a milk. That's all I can afford. I'm just fortunate. My wife works from home, and her work pays for my Wi-Fi. So, but you know what? That's why I got the merch out. If people don't want to donate, they can buy merch. Either way, I would make money. I do prefer the donations because that is pretty much 3 days later, it's cash in my hand and stuff like that. But at the moment, my daughter's education is more important than anything. So all money will go for her tablet to carry on with her schoolwork because her school has gone totally digital with this COVID thing, which I am grateful for because it makes things so much easier. Wolf, chat to you tomorrow, man. But yeah, so yeah, I do what I have to do, eh? Tony, yes, I do have a PayPal. Um, I don't have the link. Oh, wait, I can actually get the link. If you give me a second, I can actually post the link here. Yes, give me a second. I used to have somebody that used to help me every month. She's like my Patreon because I said I'm not gonna make a Patreon thing because my stuff is free and nothing will change that. Um, Nothing at all will change that. All my stuff is totally free. Request. Share your link. So I don't believe in opening a Patreon. I do have a Patreon account, but I refuse to do that because simply my stuff is free to anybody. If people can't afford to donate or can't afford merch, I don't give a damn. I do what I do because I love what I do. Because I'm not going out. No, we're on rands. Um, like I said, I do what I do because I love what I do. Nothing will stop that. I'm not really investigating at the moment because shit has happened in my life. I don't have a car. Because I don't have a car, I can't get a better job. Because of what? I can't get a better job. That's how it is. It is what it is. Um, so investigating is down to like minimal. And now my transport is just a wall, unfortunately. Just get my phone plugged out. Amora, that is pounds that he's talking about there. But whatever it is, it converts it to dollars, and then I then IBS. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I love that. Shit, I love the people that follow me. That's what I love doing lives, honestly. But yeah, then when it's in PayPal, I send it over to my bank account and it automatically converts it then into rands and stuff like that. It's quite insane. But yeah, like I said, that's why I've got the merch, because I do actually like to give something for something. Merch for me, yeah, I think my face mask cost me to get it to $25, which works out to over 300 rand for my mask. But I'm so freaking proud of my mask. I can even wear my glasses with my mask on and it doesn't steam up. So ups to the USA for their masks. Great freaking masks, I must admit. So yeah, great stuff. There was another story I actually wanted to tell you guys. Okay, yes, I've got the serpent thing. Then I've got the interviews with different sangomas, our traditional witches. I did actually have an occultist that I had lined up for the other channel, and then they put us back into level 4 lockdown, and shit went on. And it's funny. No, what was I saying? Yeah, the occultist. He's a necromancer. Very fascinating subject and stuff like that. But when my phone was stolen, I actually lost his number. He's not on Facebook. So, yeah, I can't get hold of him again, but he has a pretty cool place. And then I've got something else also lined up. There is, can't call the $200 arena, because it is a little over 2,800 rand. So that works out to $200 more or less, give or take. She's a Amora. Maybe you can help me here. She calls herself a black witch or a dark witch. I know she has a coven. She wants to do an interview with me. Look, that woman is like 68 years old, but she looks 25. So yeah, there's some magic going on there. And yes, I do believe in magic. I do also do candle magic. I do a lot of candle work. Healing candle. I do that for a lot of people. I help where I can, when I can. Oh, for those of you that were with me when the person across the road from me committed suicide, I'm tell you this story. He's still there. And with this is why I warn people about this. Don't commit suicide, because you're gonna forever live that day over and over again. Because I hear him moaning at night. Now in Afrikaans it is hoekom is ek nog hier? Ek is nog hier. Hoekom is ek hier? Which is saying, why am I still here? No, she's of the bad type. She's of the bad type. Anthony, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, just by the way, how old do you guys think I am? I just want to hear, because some people really judge that one wrong. Tony, it helps very much. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, it was US dollars that I said for the tablets. 49. Ouch. 43. Ouch. Currently, I'm 38. So I look old. That's why the young girls like me. I look older. No, I'm 38. I'm turning 39 next month. Vanessa is 40. Irina, that really does help. Truly does help. Oh, so you're also a Libra. Awesome. "45 isn't old." Amora, really, that's not old. For me, like 70 is old. Us Libras, we stand together. Always. With the silent ones. But the extremely violent ones. But yeah, so yeah. Yes, that is the reason why I haven't actually done that interview yet. Is simply because I need the right protection. There's, yeah, I've got to know a few very different people, occultists and stuff, I've even met a person that classifies himself as a vampire. I will have an interview with a vampire. I don't know much about that at this stage. Wow. Arena. In the sea at night. I'm very far from the sea, so I won't be visiting her anytime soon. Anytime soon. Like I said, she's hot as hell. Even Vanessa said, "Holy shit," when I told her her age. Her youngest daughter is my age. So that one I'm going to stay away from for a while. And a lot of Satanists have come forward to me they asked me a lot of questions about Aleister Crowley. Because I did a video on my other channel about Aleister Crowley. Because I have a fascination with Aleister Crowley. I don't say I like the dude, but he's got some interesting stuff. But outdated, but interesting. Yeah, you're the first day of Libra, yeah? Just what I've learned in life, never marry a Libra as well. Don't be a Libra and marry a Libra. That's not a good combination. That's a recipe for divorce. And 7 years later, we did get divorced. But yeah. So, like I say, lots of them, I do stay away from them as well. I don't like the way they go about things. They really push you on what they believe. I don't push anybody to believe anything they don't want to believe. You can believe what you want. You have the choice. No one is going to force me to believe in anything except in what I believe in. I do classify myself as an abstract Christian because I look at different religions all together and I put them all together and say, you know what, we've all got one thing in common. One God. What your God looks like and what you believe in your God, that's your problem. We'll all find out one day. We'll talk private. No, we'll talk private. Amora. If that is for me, I'm more than just a medium. Ghost pepper hot sauce. No. I actually helped a lady in the States find a missing child. I took a shot at it. She asked for help. And I said, you know what, I don't know if I can help. but I'll try. And with what was coming through to me, actually led her directly to a child, which I am pretty impressed about, but I have to work on it more. I do shut off a lot. That story will come up in my haunted history. Then I'll get to that story, because if I have to blare it out now, it's kind of spoiling towards the end of my series on that one. But yes, I have in the last 6 months discovered that I am more. I've always known I was a medium, but I've become clairvoyant as well. Not completely, but it's getting stronger. The more energy I put into it, the more I'm getting. It's weird how that works. I know things that I've never learnt about, and when I give the answer, it is the right answer. So, cheers, Dom. So, something tells me that. Thanks for joining, Dom. I really appreciate it. It's been a while. I'll get to you now, Tony. And I think Amore will help you with that one as well. I'm on, if you believe in the different levels of life, I think I'm quite ahead, because I know things I honestly never learnt about, never heard about. I know when my stepdaughter makes shit before I even hear about it. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further on that one. Yes, Tony, you can develop. Put concentration and energy into honing in on something. Clear your mind. Do a good meditation just to clear your head. And you will start getting there. Intuition. When that starts speaking to you, then you know you're almost there. Trust your intuition. Yeah. Or which, yeah, that's probably true. In all honesty, I don't study things. I read about things. Not that it really goes into my top. But I know about it. And that's about it. But I am your gut feeling. Yeah. But you know that gut feeling that you know this is it, just that one. That one. what I've learned is go with your gut. Your gut isn't wrong. It's not going to talk shit to you. It only talks shit on the toilet. Go with that. Trust that. But like I say, if you go on any adventure, and I'm calling it adventure now, Tony, with people living, that's a hard one. Because people's emotions sometimes get in the way. And that can cloud your mind. Be very careful of living. To help the living, because now people's emotions are more. If you're trying to help a parent look for their lost child, for them to find closure, there's a lot of emotions around it. But if the person is deceased and you want to try and communicate, it's a lot easier. I've helped deceased people, well, I won't say communicate. It's like they would ask me, do you know about this and this and this? And I would sit down with them. I wouldn't ask them questions about the person or anything. I'd just let it come to me, and I'd start saying different things. And everything would ring a bell. And then it will come totally clear. And then I can tell them what they need to hear. Okay, those that don't know, I'm clinically suicidal depressed. So certain things trigger me. Certain videos trigger me. And I was triggered twice last week. One after the other. Saturday, I watched the Japanese suicide forest. I'm fascinated with the place. I want to go to the place because I want to know if there's an outside force that make people do what they do. But I'm actually scared shitless. If the people I go with, if they can't help me, I might be a danger to myself. But I have the best medicine. I've got an awesome wife. For the last 9 years, I don't take meds. She is my meds. And I'm proud of that. But I got triggered by the video that I watched of the suicide forest. Amora, I think I'm going to need more, but I really want to go there. Because why I want to go there? Purely study. Because I want to know, is there an outside force that makes people specifically go there to do it? what I see in the videos, there is. But that's a video. I have to be there for myself. Tony, I take my hat off to you. I take my hat off to you. I was fortunate. I grew up in a very loving home. Same type of home I give my children. But I know a lot of people that have been through that. And those are the kind of people that I always want to help. People that do follow me on TikTok would know I'm starting to push out videos that are encouraging. I think the last one I put out was a foolproof plan for suicide. Grab a pen, grab a paper, write down, I am worth it. I am somebody. Because suicide isn't the way out. Suicide is a one-way ticket to just stay right fucking here. And no one wants that. Because if you want out, you want to go. You don't want to be stuck in the same fucking feelings all the time. And that's what stops me from doing it. Because when I want to do it, what I felt that whole day, I don't want to feel for eternity. Not a fuck. Sorry, excuse my language. Yeah, but Amora, I don't think I'll ever be able to go there. Financially, it's just out of my reach. So, honestly, but I have a fascination with the place. But I will say it, I'm scared shitless to go there. My wife is scared shitless that I go there. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this live. I've got to get to bed. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, Amora. Raphael is the healer and the light to move forward in any bad, dark situation, and he will help you. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this one. It's been great chatting to you all. Thank you for the help. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I love you guys. And I'll see you soon again. Friday will be another showcase. Saturday will be another live. Same time, same place. And I'm really grateful for all of you. Blessings to all. Thank you. Thank you for being here for me. Keep well. Stay safe. For those in the States, I know what you guys are going through. It's a big fuck show. But you'll get through it. But I will see you in the premiere on Friday. And then on Saturday's live, I think Saturday's live is already set out. So you can just hit that reminder button. Thank you for joining me. This was one of the best lives I've ever done. It was great conversation, great stuff. I got to tell you guys a bit about myself, but stay tuned for part 2 of my haunted history. That might even drop maybe Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll try and drop that one. Yeah, let's do that. Guys, it's been great. I really enjoyed this. Amura, Tony, everybody, Teresa, Irina, I hope I'm saying your name right. I suck at names, so I do apologize if I'm saying it wrong. I love all you guys. These guys are family to me. These guys, other than my family that live in my house, I have no other family. Yous are my family. And I really appreciate that. You guys keep me going. There's been a lot of times that I've wanted to actually give up altogether. And there's my lady, Seven Souls Paranormal. This woman is like a mother to me. I love her to bits. Yeah, she comes in right about when I'm about to end this. But I'm glad you made it. Really, you're gonna want to watch the premiere that was on just before this. Have a listen. Hear what you hear. I was just telling the people when I get to the States, I'm going to be actually with you for a while. I haven't forgotten. I really want to get there. You see, do you guys see when this precious lady joins a room, how I light up? She has helped me through some very rough times. This lady has helped me. Seven Souls, we must start working on that thing. I think we'll set that for the new year. Yeah, we'll set that for the new year. But guys, I have to seriously go. It's like 3:15. I feel like I'm hanging on a tree. And it's not because I'm a bee. You see, I'm starting to talk shit now, which means I am actually tired. But this has been the best 2 hours and 44 minutes that I have been live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm a poet and I don't even fucking know it. But yes, for those of you that don't know, Zibri is also going to be hosting a show very soon. He's actually going to be hosting the My Haunted Life. So stay tuned for that one. And it will actually start bringing to light how Zibri came to be. But yeah, guys, I will see you next time. I love you all. With all my heart, like I said, other than my family that live in my house, you guys are my family. And when I say I love you and I call you a brother or a sister, I got your 6. Like you have always had mine. You guys keep me strong. And for that, I appreciate it. But guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next premiere. Goodbye. Have a pleasant Sunday and a pleasant week ahead. Let's make it a banger.